Welcome to Personal Development Tips, your guide to personal growth, written and read by Claire Turner. Introduction. Why is it that we think we don't have to continue our self-development once we have finished our education? Maybe it is because we equate learning and development with the educational institutions that we have spent so much time in during our early years. Of course, we continue to develop throughout our lives and continue to gain new skills and attributes throughout our working lives and our lives as partners, parents, grandparents, and our involvement with our communities. The desire to improve is paramount here. If we get to the point of thinking that we no longer need to improve, we are showing how closed our minds are and how entrenched our attitudes. This approach to life doesn't allow for change and doesn't allow for development. To be a fully rounded and healthy person, it is necessary to be able to respond to changes in our lives, in our environments, and in our hearts and minds. Rigidity in life will impact not only on ourselves but on others, and will make our lives difficult when change is necessary or forced upon us. No one is perfect, and no one knows everything there is to know. Thankfully, we generally don't need to know everything, but we do need to know when we need to learn something and when we need to develop new skills and abilities. Generally speaking, it helps to have a goal or two in mind to guide our self-development program and to have the right sort of attitude. For example, it is best not to get too worried about what it is you can't do or need to improve. Rather, we should take knowledge of our shortcomings and examine ways in which we can improve. Worrying will do no good at all. Our energy should be directed to working out exactly what it is we need to do better and how. Confidence is everything, really, and confidence in your ability to learn and improve will make an amazing difference to your success. If you are convinced that you can't learn something, then you have already lost the battle. If you can tell yourself that if other people can do it, then so can you, this is a sign that you are on your way to success. Once you have given yourself permission to be confident about your abilities and to hold your head high with others, you can really work on the aspirations for improvement. Make sure you aim high enough. Low-level goals are too easy and don't test your abilities sufficiently. Aiming too high means you are less likely to meet your target, so maybe you need to set goals that divide up the big task and deal with these one at a time. It is important to make a realistic assessment about how you are going to achieve your goals. Once you know what you are aiming for, you need to make a sensible plan of how you are going to get there. Plans are essential. Plans allocate time for certain tasks and break tasks down into manageable proportions. Plans enable you to make the best use of your time and to develop the skills required to get things done. It is important to be goal-oriented. It is all very well reading up on something, but you need to put theory into practice. For many people, it's a matter of lots of talk, but not so much action. With everything you do, try and ensure there is a measurable outcome that you can identify as a target and can be seen to be done. Don't let obstacles get in your way. When things get difficult, it's important that you don't give up. If we never have to overcome problems on our way, we would find life to be an easy ride. The test is how you overcome problems on the road to achievement and success. If you consider some of the most successful people in the world today, you will find many of them have had more than one career, and many of them have experienced failures in the first degree, and continue on to great future success. This reflects their self-belief and determination. So when things go wrong, learn from your mistakes and the mistakes of others. Never think you know best all the time, and acknowledge that sometimes you do. You should always think it possible to learn something new. There are various stages in the path to self-development. First, you need to take stock of yourself, your life, and your dreams. If you don't have any dreams or visions of the future, then you need to spend some time working out where you are going in your life and whether you should be changing anything. You need to consider carefully whether your attitudes, feelings and beliefs, your behavior and your actions are quite what you want them to be. Are they going to hinder or help you achieve your goals and desires, or do you need to take steps to retrain yourself in certain ways and work towards a healthier, better life management plan? Self-confidence, self-belief, a certain amount of modesty, a positive attitude and a serious commitment are all essential elements to self-development. Self-development involves work, but it is work that will enable you to live your life fully and give you the satisfaction of making not only your own dreams come true, but helping others to do so too.